Hello everybody, this is Alex from Hardcoring Guys with my guide for Uncharted 2 Among Thieves on Crushing Difficulty. Today we're doing Chapter 22 entitled The Monastery. Oh boy. I know there's a quick introduction, but this one's going to be really annoying. Starting off with the stealth section, and actually quite a bit of stealth for the most part. But yeah, I think this was the chapter that took me an hour to do, I think. I took out the first couple of guys. When I first did this chapter, I had to reset it because I kind of fudged it up, but I did a pretty good job in the very beginning stealth section. I think I missed everybody except for one guy with a stealth kill, but it doesn't really matter because these guys are pretty much just nothing. Now, coming up soon is going to be a crossbow on the left. I wouldn't really recommend using it because even though you think it would be used as a stealth weapon, it is not, unfortunately. So just hang on to your M4. Don't worry about what I'm doing. I'm just being dumb. It is an insta-kill weapon, but for some reason, it's still loud enough, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it does make a noise when it shoots. But here we go. This is the beginning of it. Come over here, stealth kill this guy, and then watch as I kind of pay attention to the guy on the left you see right there. Wait for the guy on the left to kind of turn around, or just basically put himself in the cover, and then push the guy off the ledge. So I almost got caught, but wait for this guy to be, in stealth kill before you take out the other guy, and then just make your way through these guys. Now come back around this way, because it's kind of hard to get stealth kills on the other ones that are around the area. So you'll have to pretty much just come this way and then take this guy out, and then from here on, I don't know if you can stealth kill the rest of them, so I decided to say screw it, because every time I try to do that, I would just mess up. But I did take out a quite a few of them, so that's going to help me out a ton. But yes, this chapter is kind of a nightmare, and a lot of the future chapters are going to be a nightmare just in general because of how annoying they are and how long they last. A whole 20-minute video. This is like 2 videos worth right now. It's crazy. And I just, as you saw right there, I just stayed back, chucked a couple grenades to take out the armored enemy, and then just picked these guys off one by one. There's going to be a turret on the outside, but we're going to be using the cover to get across. And then my game kind of glitches out a little bit, but luckily it fixes itself, so that wasn't a problem. Thank goodness. I thought it was going to be. Good thing there's a ton of M4s, and there's Pistole just in case you might need some blind fire cover, because you never know when these guys might try to show up. He just killed himself, I guess, so that works. Hey, fine with me. I don't mind. Yeah, I bring it just in case. I don't mind Pistole, but I only use it for blind fire situations or if enemies get too close. However, I will say, though, if this is the chapter I'm thinking it is, there's a part, if it is, I'll talk about it. But there's a part coming up in one of these chapters, either this one or another one, where you're going to have to fend off going across a bridge while enemies are trying to attack you. And Pistole is going to be very helpful for a situation like that. So yeah, you see the left stick icon there. It just stays on here until I basically go through the door. And I can't pick up any... I can't pick up any ammo. Yeah, I'm basically stuck in the movement because I didn't push it all the way over completely. So I kind of fudged myself on that one, but it's perfectly fine because I have just enough ammo to take out these guys. So, all's well that ends well, I guess. Luckily, it's just a couple of deserts up there, or at least just one, so he won't be able to shoot me if I keep him stunned for long enough, but he just has a little buddy that helps him. And now we're just going to make our way around to essentially take out the turret. I mean, you have to do this with basically no ammo and no way to pick up weapons, so you're probably wondering how the hell did he manage this? I don't know. I did somehow. Very cleverly. Except for that. Have a couple grenades to launch at this guy, or at least have the shotgun on standby. If you can pick it up unlike I can. But I do have the Pistole, so luckily I had that. And I'm just checking around for any enemies that might be behind me, because I think eventually they might show up behind me. And then just wipe these guys out. Take out the turret, and then you're going to have to move up to the turret and then help basically Elena get across. This part took me, I don't know how long. It was a while, man. Like 20 minutes maybe tops just to get this kind of, the first section down. This section, right, when I'm going to the turret, I could do that, but like the beginning stealth section, I don't know. I just kind of fudged it up. And that guy just appeared out of nowhere. He wasn't there before. He just shows up, so I guess that's somebody to watch out for. It's possible that I might have just accidentally just missed him. So, yeah. When it comes to the turret stuff, if you start taking too much damage, just take cover. It's fine. It's no big deal, because these things are not very well suited for protection, like, at all. You'll mostly end up getting shot. I don't know why my computer's going apeshit right now. Sorry about that. You'll most likely just get shot at, or at least take some damage here, so it's kind of the norm. Luckily, the armored enemies are not that big of a deal, especially with the turret, because they can't reach you anyway, so it's not going to matter. And there's that whole hard part done. That's one of the hardest parts in the game, I feel. Now, there's way harder, trust me, there's way harder, but I definitely think that's definitely one that's like, wow. You don't have to do stealth like I did there, but I wanted to. I wanted to do as much as I can, so that way I can save myself the trouble. And plus, you get benefits from it too. You get rewards, so why not? Yeah, right there. I paused to see if like I can maybe get rid of the thing to go away. It didn't work, but eventually it did go away because I entered the new area. And here's just me lumping around trying to remember where I'm supposed to go again. I'm like, I know I gotta get down there, but how do I get down there again? I was like, oh yeah. So I thought the red bricks, I thought these things, sorry, I've done that every video so far. God! I've been recording all day, so yeah, I'm pretty bad at that. I actually like that transition. I like when he falls down. It's a smooth ride down, you know. But I thought the red brick things were used for a secret treasure, which there should be some treasure, I think, around this area somewhere. Like in the water or something, I think. I don't know. It's been a while. Alright, well, time for platforming for a little bit, so take your breather. Because you'll probably want it. I'm pretty sure Monastery is the Dragunov fight. And that one's a pain in the ass, along with not even the dragon sniper part, just actually the stuff before it when you're climbing up that vertical building and or when you're climbing down it, sorry. When you're climbing down that vertical building, it's like, oh god, it's just a nightmare. It's a nightmare to go through. I don't know why this game's so picky about which side I'm on. Doesn't matter. I like to do those slight speedrun things where I decide to pick the one on the far end that I can reach, so that way the AI character doesn't have to go all the way around me just to go take cover and what have you. So it didn't work that time though. No surprise. I'm really trying to figure out what the next part was. Is it actually the vertical building thing? I don't know. I don't, because the building's right there. Like I can see it right there too. So I'm curious. Yeah, that's where we're going. I have to get up there.
Yeah. We're moving Schaefer into that tower.
No, wait, that's the... that might be the other one too, actually. That might be it, yeah. Ah, fudge. Well, anyway, we have more climbing to do, of course. No surprise. I mean, you're playing Uncharted, so... like I said, it's a breather section, to be fair, in comparison to what we have to do next. Looking back on it, I'm kind of glad that we had this, because, again, I know what's coming. And it's like, oof, I think I'd rather climb right now instead of do all that. I would argue this is probably the hardest section, maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of good hard sections, but this is definitely one of the harder. Maybe not the hardest, but definitely one of the harder ones for sure, no doubt. And the shootout at the very end of one of these chapters is also kind of annoying. But we'll see when we get there, of course. No surprise. Alrighty. So, climb on up. Once again, might be treasure up there, I think. On one side. Opposite of progress. Yeah, if you ever are having trouble finding treasure where they're going to be at, just go the opposite way of where progress is, and it's typically going to help you out. It's like half the treasures, I think. Sometimes. I think the red brick things, or the red wood, thingies, they fall and break, so there's another fair warning for you. I'm surprised that guy didn't hear us. Yeah, we got real lucky there. Yep, here it is. Okay. This part took a good while to do, but it is checkpointed. So once you get across this, you're going to see a cut, and that's where your checkpoint's going to be at, on this piece of wood right here. So pay close attention to what I'm doing in which order. Stealth kill that guy, pretty easy. Now watch this guy to the left. You're going to want to jump on this, and then you're going to want to stealth kill him, which you can get away with. Like, you can get away with that. Stealth kill him outside of the view of the guy across, okay? There's a guy across the platform right there. If you stealth kill this guy within view, even if the guy doesn't see you do it, he pretty much just gets alerted and just gets, you just get cut. From here, look down, throw a grenade right in the barrel, and let those 3 guys blow up and just take this guy out. It's kind of hard to stealth kill the rest of this, so that's why I'm just resorting to the desert kills. But you get the desert from getting the stealth kill too, I think. And as soon as you kill those 2 guys, there's more, but as soon as you kill those 2 guys, watch the ladder, and then throw a grenade to kill all 3 of them on the ladder. And there will be one more guy that's going to pop up down here, but he takes his sweet-ass time doing it. So that's why, yeah, I want to be careful. Somehow got lucky with the stealth kill there, and got lucky with the guy shooting me too, and then completely missed. But I was wrong, there was 2 guys. I thought there was one more. Either way, this ladder is very detrimental. You want to be very careful about these platforms that are below you. If these guys can get up to where you're at, that's not good. It's very dangerous. So use your height advantage, well, to your advantage. Now, do keep in mind that I think more enemies are going to appear as soon as you jump down, I think. Yeah, you believe I would have had this memorized, but there they are. So you can either throw another grenade or just wipe them out. But do be careful, because these guys can shred your health like it's nothing. Especially when there's like more than like one of them. More than like one at a time. They will definitely shred you down, I guarantee it. But that should be all of them. Because once you come down here, you're just going to get blasted off straight into another combat section. And this one's going to suck just as much. So, get ready. Alright, here's how it's going to work. It's a little tricky. I'm stuck in cover because I got killed. But see how I'm using the cover? I'm not actually in cover. I'm aiming not inside the cover. I'm aiming outside of it, but keeping the enemies from being able to shoot me behind the pillar. I'm hiding behind the pillar without actually being in the circle prompt for it. And you want to take out the RPG guy instantly, and then immediately take out the sniper across the side. For this guy, just pistol it. Just knock down his riot shield, or grenade him if you have a grenade. Knock down his riot shield and just attack him on the feet. Like, just take another piece of cover and then attack him that way. Or if you're lucky enough, you might focus on Elena, and then you can just kill him that, or like that. And this is when Pistole is going to come in massively handy. So move up slightly, but not too much, and then just go straight into blind fire. You're going to want blind fire like pretty much this entire section, practically, because of how difficult this is. And if you got any grenades, then take those. And as soon as you pop out of cover, you want to go right back into it. But do be careful, because like the more you keep moving up, I think that's when they're going to spawn more of these guys in. So it's something to kind of be careful of. And luckily enough, armored guys can be wiped out with some clean blind fire, which is really nice to have, of course. Don't mind the sniper to the left much. You want to take him out eventually, but make your main priority on these guys first. If he can't aim at you, then don't worry about it. And of course, just get completely grenaded here. And yeah, it's just back and forth between cover, and essentially just blind fire. That's the best advice I can give you for this section, is just blind fire. And once you get up here, it's going to be checkpointed. So, you can just use that to your advantage if you so choose. Now, we're going to have to get up there, but there's going to be a couple guys that are going to appear. Just take them out, because that's where they spawn from. Elena is just at least telling me where they're at. Luckily, I can go back and grab any other stuff I might need. I did lose out on the shotgun because I didn't carry it over with the checkpoint, but that's fine because it doesn't really matter. As long as I'm able to just go back and do whatever. Although you could do this too, where you can just come back and grab the sniper, which is something I should mention too. Real fast is, the sniper's not worth it, I feel. Like, it takes too long. I mean, yeah, it's an insta-kill for the most part, but it takes too damn long to kill off, like, the main guys that are shooting at you because you just have no cover to kill. And you're going to have to get out of cover just to go grab the sniper. Because trust me, when I was doing this part, I was getting shredded to pieces. Just trying to like get out of cover, trying to find the perfect cover. I was trying to find the perfect cover, and I could never do it. But eventually I did figure it out with that first pillar. That's like the major one too, is like that first pillar. Another checkpoint here. Just basically dodge through this. And try to sneak up on these guys to make sure they don't know you're down here just yet, because I think they'll be more focused on Elena. But if you're quick enough, you can get a nice, good stealth kill, drop back down, and then take cover down here, just to avoid the snipers, and hope that these guys are going to hop down the ladder. Sometimes they just don't, but that's fine. If need be, you know, blind fire pistole or just pistole their asses and take them out that way. Should only be 3. And then once you get up to the top, I think they checkpoint you once again. Yeah, because I think it took me a long... Alright, this one's a little weird. So, you have to... I had a glitch happen. I died twice walking across the bridge when I finished this. You have to essentially wait for Drake to say, okay, it's good to go. If he doesn't say it's good to go, you're gonna instantly die when you cross that little plank of wood. It's really upsetting, but yeah. Alright, so checkpoint again, and into Dragon Sniper. Just take out the snipers, take out the RPG. There's only, I think, one RPG, and he's in the middle. You don't have to take out the sniper with him. It's just mainly him. And for the most part, it's pretty easy. Just kind of take out the snipers that you see, because these dimwits have, they have laser sights on. They're giving themselves away. And just pick these guys off one by one. Focus on the snipers, of course, too. But, yeah. And then just let your ammo run out and just get more ammo back so you have the full 10. Because I think Dragon can only go up to 10 max. I think so. So don't waste the ammo on it. But like I said, once you've cleaned out everybody, like it might not look like, it might look like you did, but you still need to be very careful with this next section of trying to run up, once Drake says that's the last of them, that's when he says that's the last of us, that's time to go. So, because I had that glitch happen twice where I'd walk across this when I thought everybody was dead, there was nobody shooting, nothing, and I would just die. I would hit a kill trigger and die. So they had that in place if you're trying to like get past this section, I guess. If you're trying to beat this section before they want you to beat it, apparently. So, alright, now time for some God of War 3 bullshit. I blame Elena for that. She stopped halfway, so that's her fault. Yeah, I say God of War 3 shit because that's what it reminds me of. That one section where you're chasing down Hermes. Now, I do think that this is timed, but it is pretty lenient, so I still wouldn't want to hang on for too long, of course, but even then still. Another slight breather section into another terrible section coming up soon, another annoying shootout part. That's going to get pretty rough. Pretty rough and gruff. Not going to lie. It is not my favorite, that's for sure. And this part's pretty cool. I like watching that. Bro's barely making any progress whatsoever, but still makes it. That's awesome. It's just fun watching things break like that, I guess, apparently. Okay, I believe this is the next shootout section, ain't it? I think so. I might be wrong about that. If these are the stairs I'm thinking of. Yeah, I think they are. Yes, okay. So... oh, God. Yeah, we have 5 more minutes left. You know what that's going to entail. It's going to be really annoying. This part is really upsetting. So there's a sniper here on the left. A desert sniper. An eagle, Desert eagle guy. And then you got these 2 dorks. There's that middle door right there you can see in the center. And you're going to want to lob a grenade in there soon. Like once these guys appear right there. I kind of messed up, but that's fine. I would suggest, like, before you move to the other cover, yeah, stick to the right cover first. Don't do the left one. Well, it doesn't really matter, I guess, but still. Once you climb up here, there's going to be 2 guys that are going to spawn. Hide behind the pillars, and then wipe them out. And once you come up too far, once you get to this cover, you're going to have a couple more Desert Eagle guys spawning in and guys spawning in from the ground. So make them spawn in and then take out all the snipers. And there should be one, I think, behind as well. On the building that we came through. Just plow them down with pistol shots. Whatever you got, pretty much, and just... I know it sounds obvious, but just stay in cover. You don't have to, like, be... You don't have to do hard cover. Like, you don't have to be in the circle prompt for it, but just, you know, pick these guys off one by one while you're moving through different cover and stuff and just trying to stay away. And especially watch the ground here, because these guys just, they like to appear out of nowhere pretty much and just get really annoying. But once they show up, and if you're out of sight, then go ahead and take them out. Because these are the ones you want to worry about the most. They're the ones that get in the way. And now I have no ammo, so of course I don't. Perfect time to go get some more, right? Well, luckily for me, there is more. Because I killed these guys earlier. There's also a grenade launcher, too. But I would save the grenade launcher for later. Actually. I wouldn't recommend using the grenade launcher right now. Another thing you could do, too, is just hide underneath where the snipers are at. Like, whatever building they're on top of. If you just hide underneath it, they can't really do anything. They can't do anything to you if you're below them. So, I got super lucky with that headshot. Because sometimes in this game, it never feels like you get that headshot. And yeah, this is how scary crushing can be sometimes. It's like, I don't even want to go out and go for melee. I just want to stick to just killing that guy off in any sort of way I can. But save a couple of grenades for mainly this guy. I think he only appears once you spawn down here. I think, but once you get the okay this way, pretty much the okay to continue on, you're practically good to go. Yeah, that part is... I wouldn't say it's as hard as the other part that was before, but my god, like, it's just brutal too, you know? A lot of these snow shootouts are just really brutal. Luckily, there's another grenade launcher right there, so if you want to take that with you, you might as well. I didn't, because I thought, like, oh, I probably don't need it. I'm sure there'll be grenade launchers in the future anyway, in case I need them. Because I like having, you know, just weapons I can aim at a range, I guess. Let me think here. Are we doing the Gatling section? I think so. Oh, God.
Alright, just like the fire escape.
Okay.
That is also a pain in the ass. Not gonna lie.
Alright, when you get up there, kick it down.
Oh no.
And of course, there goes our ladder, so...
Hang on. Back away.
Have to wait yet again for another block pushing puzzle. Oh boy. Uncharted 2 is really bad with that, isn't it? The reuse of things happening. It's like, I know it's a video game, but for God's sakes, do you have to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again?
You hanging in there?
Yeah, cute.
Thank goodness that was there, because if it wasn't, we'd be...
There you go.
Now we'd find a way across somehow. I don't know why we can't just climb up the damn thing. I don't know. I'm trying to think what's... Is there a shootout next? We still have like a whole minute left, so yeah, probably. Oh yeah, this part. You can still kill, I think, this guy, but I got so tired of this part, I didn't care. That's why I did it. Pistoli's gonna come in handy. Got a riot shielder coming up, so you know what to do. Grenade launch, or just wait for him to show up. Wait for him to get close with the pistol or whatever. Sorry if you can hear the sirens in the background. But, yeah, come up here, take out the sniper, and just get the drop on these guys, pretty much. Because most likely they'll probably be more interested in Elena than you. Funny enough, so that helps out. This game has a pretty decent stealth mechanic, I feel. Or pretty lenient stealth-ish, kind of. And I guess that's... I think that's all of them for now. That's weird, though. Yeah, because... I'm pretty sure the Gatling section is in the next chapter, then. I'm thinking of. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I believe so. Alright, well, anyway, yep, okay. Anyway, that's it. So, as always, take care, everybody.